Hey, what is up guys? Masterleaf here, back to do another video, and today I've got an awesome game on a brand new map. It's one of the new maps that's going to be featured in the upcoming $1,000 Winter Championship Tournament. I'm going to be playing in that as well as many others. Got a lot of individual game videos to come, guys. A lot of awesome highlights that I want to share with you all. Yeah, I'm just laughing in my head at the moment because it's just funny thinking about some of those games that I've had recently. But you're going to see them slowly prop up on my channel. Anyways, it's going to be a game here against Phoenix Omni. I'm going to debunk his Smurf. He's going to be Phoenix. He's going to be in the top of this map. I believe it's called Arabian Oasis or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It's a Red Alert 2 map apparently. Apparently it's been remade for Kane's Wrath. I do have a couple pet peeves regarding this map. One of the bigger ones is the choke points. Now, choke points are okay, but there's also garrisons next to the choke points, so it makes it really difficult to contest your opponent's base early on because of those garrisons and the narrow chokes. There are some wide entrances like that entrance that just came down with the disintegrators, but far and few in between. It's going to be Tri-59 versus Reaper 17. Not the best matchup, guys. Let's be frank. Reaper 17 are pretty boned in this matchup. But I went for the disintegrators and actually intercepted his. So the chance of that happening pretty slim, but I do nonetheless delay his descent rush. I'm going to scout it as well. I see the EMP control center. I'm going to go and target that one down because the cooldown on that is about 3 minutes. 180 seconds. I know, guys, I said it wrong last time, but today I can do math. I can do math today. 180 seconds. Got that buzzer hive queued for that descent because even though I got one hive there, he can pull one of his descents away from the rest to force my buzzer hive to chase that one descent while the other disintegrators go homing into the harvester. So I need to have 2 buzzer hives queued just in case that happens. Now what you can do is you can power down your buzzer hive when that happens. You know that trick I just mentioned where you force one descent off to chase the buzzers? He's doing it here. Look, see, he's chasing it with that one descent, and I'm going to power offline and online that buzzer hive so I can intercept and kill these descents. He kills one of my power plants. So a little bit in a pickle here because I can potentially lose my harvester. Now, drone ships do provide a little bit of power, so if I power down all my refineries, all of my buildings, I can still power one buzzer hive with the power that was provided by my drone ship, which is pretty good. A pretty action-packed screen mirror so far, guys. You're probably wondering, why, Leaf, are you showing me a screen mirror? These are the boringest of matchups, right? Well, no, not really. In this game, you're already seeing a lot of tense action in the start of the match, and it's going to continue. Tri-59 versus Reaper 17, a big disadvantage for Reaper 17 because all their units are costly and they get mind controlled. You can't go Reaper tripods because you're just going to get them captured by the cultists. The Shard Walkers, you're paying $100 more for them, and really they're just going to get mind controlled as well. And if you overspend in Shard Walkers, the trap player is just going to make a couple tripods and kill your Shard Walkers. So even though he gets the worst tripods, you're forced to spam so much anti-infantry that your anti-vehicle is going to be a lot less than his. I can see coming down. I even put down a growth stimulator on my first Tiberium field. I haven't exactly examined the values of this. Did I actually put that down? I don't remember if I did, but I remember if I did it later on. Okay, I'm going for an expansion first. Spoiler, I put a growth stimulator on that field. Maybe I'm thinking of another match, but just use the Tiberium vibration scan. That is free for Reaper 17 because they are addicts of screen. They are fanatics of Tiberium. They just love Tiberium. They're infused with the stuff, and the screen consider them just insane aliens. Buzzers in the middle of the map. I'm going to rally one of my harvesters to collect that blue Tiberium. Actually grows a little bit quicker than some of the other maps. Gunwalker coming into my base as well. Let's get a little bit of scouting, prodding around. I'm building Shard Walkers predominantly because it's really only infantry for Tri-59. They don't have Devourer tanks. They could go straight into Dev tanks, most likely, in this match. I pulled that Gunwalker away, which was nice. And now my Utmost priority is to try and secure as much Tiberium on this map as possible. Get this blue Tiberium. I need the advantage. Every little advantage I can get, I need to take against Tri-Denier because I can't be cost effective against their mind control. Seeker's coming in to kill these harvesters, but my harps have 6,000 health. Reaper 17 harps have more health, guys. Even though they have the shield, they still have more health than the regular Grin Harvester. They've got a whopping 1,000 more health, which I thought got fixed, or rather changed in 1.02 plus, but I'm mistaken. I checked the other day. Reaper Harvesters still have 6,000 health. That's an enormous amount of health. That's going to defend and protect my Harvester. He's not going to be able to kill that. Good advantage for Reaper 17 though. Could keep it in the game. Maybe Steel Talon should get the same treatment. They have 5,500 HP Harvesters without shields. They call theirs the Heavy Harvester, and it is anything but. It has less health. Maybe that's a good change proposition for Steel Talons in R20. Make the Harvester health of the Steel Talons a little bit more. Makes more sense because it is indeed called a Heavy Harvester. It probably should be a little bit more armored than a mere 10% increase. Harvester gets captured there, the most frustrating of things to have happen to you. Your Harvesters being captured. I do use the Buster Swarm and kill those cultists quite nicely. And I'm going to push in and see if I can kill these cultist squads. I pull back, and now I'm a little bit stuck because he's got these choke points to defend his base with. Aircraft's a great on this map because you can just traverse the terrain easily. The natural obstacles are not a thing for aircraft. I did kill his EMP control center, so he's not going to have that to EMP my stuff. I'm not purchasing the attenuated force fields because if I'm getting my stuff mind controlled, then what's the point of upgrading shields? I'm going to have to take the shield off my own unit, which is not what I want. Warp Chasm. I'm trying to put this Warp Chasm down, man. There's not much space to put down structures. That's probably another complaint that I have. But yeah, I'm going to get this Hexbot out here. Because it's the only thing I can build that doesn't get mind controlled. You can go for a Prodigy, but he's not going to mind control a Hexbot. Unless it's 1.03, because CGF just hates epic units. But I have no issue with them personally. It's part of Kane's Wrath. Kane's Wrath is this game for, you know, the epic units and the additions that were put into the expansion pack. If I didn't like epic units, I'd play Tiberium Wars. No one's playing Tiberium Wars, so I guess they like this. Ravagers coming in for Phoenix. I'm upgrading the blue shards. I've actually got that blue shard online on my Ravagers and Shard Walkers. Storm Column coming down as well to defend this Warp Chasm before I can get my Hexpod out. Storm Column trying to intercept this force. It gets 2 shots off. That's quite nice before it gets EMP'd. Prodigy moving in. He teleports forward and area mine controls something. Gets the tripods in. And now I'm in a little bit of a pickle. I've got one Ravager squad just focusing down this tripod. Now Ravager's got a 10% DPS increase with blue shards in R19, as well as a plethora of other changes. So can this one, her blue shard walker, save my Eradicate Hexbot? Phase field coming down on this Hex, and I'm basically dead here, aren't I? There's 3 cultists as well moving in. How can I possibly stop this? The shard walkers are just getting focused down by those tripods. The Hexbot is also about to fall, and I just have a Ravager squad and a couple of Disintegrators moving in. But Buzzer Swarm coming down kills all of the cultists in a pretty amazing Buzzer Swarm. And the Prodigy actually runs into the buzzers, so that was an amazingly cost-effective Buzzer Swarm support power, able to kill those cultists and the Prodigy. And now Ravager squad is still alive. As you can see, it is a fully promoted Ravager squad after that engagement. Pretty cheap unit. And now my Hexbot's still alive. I'm going to put a couple of simulators in this Hex because it does heal the Hexbot over time. I don't need Corruptors to heal this. You don't see them too often. Maybe I should buff the simulator's heal rate inside of Hexapods. Maybe nerf the Corruptor heal rate a little bit more and make simulators a little bit better. Because you never see this. You never see a lot of garrisons in epic units being used. But yeah, I'm going in for the counterattack now. I've got this heroic Ravager squad. 2 tripods, but I'm still outnumbered here. Still outgunned. This Prodigy's still out about. Not much anti-infantry there for me besides this Ravager squad, which of course is insane. almost like a sniper team when it comes to DPS. It has amazing rate of fire, double rate of fire in fact, with that promotion status. What I can get down here is a couple of reconstruction drones just to heal up these tripods. But I've got all these cultists, gunwalkers to kill the cultists. Plus a stasis chamber comes down. I'm going to use that if need be on his force. Maybe I can use it on the prodigy and just approach it with my forces and then kill it the moment it steps outside of the stasis shield, because really it's the speed of that prodigy that makes it difficult to kill. So I'm going to pull back here because the cultists are moving through. I don't want him to capture this heroic Ravager squad. I'm contemplating using the stasis shield here. I wasn't too sure if it was a good idea. Cultists starting to die extremely quickly to those shard walkers now. Shard walkers do get killed in cultists do get killed in one shot by blue shard walkers. That prodigy fell immediately to the Ravager squad. Ravager killing that prodigy. And that is all the DPS I have at the moment. I use my stasis shield. I lock down some of those tripods because I'm going to lose this fight otherwise. This heroic Ravager squad, I need to micro, because if I can keep that alive, I can trade versus his units incredibly cost effectively. I've got a Buster Swarm ready to go as well for the prodigy, so I can use it again on his prodigy. That temporal wormhole lasts forever. I'm trying to get out of it. My Eradicator Hexpod is still alive, which is great. I'm getting resources for each kill that this Eradicator Hexpod has. And again, another commando spawns. I've got these shard walkers ready to intercept and kill this commando. And I'm moving forward with this Ravager squad. The Ravagers kill the prodigy. You guys will have to rewind that, but yeah, that prodigy fell incredibly quickly to this heroic Ravager squad. This heroic Rav is still doing work, killing all of his forces. And that was just an insane amount of DPS. Phoenix even wondered himself, how did that prodigy fall so quickly? He thought that I had sniper teams in this game, but it was in fact that heroic blue shard Ravager. That is going to be game. So that game, I just wanted to highlight what you can do with heroic shard Ravager. A heroic blue shard Ravager to be exact. That's the most powerful of Ravagers you can get, and it killed that prodigy twice, killed his tripods. In fact, it killed more than the Hexpod did. The unit I got from selling the Warp Chasm did more work than the Hexpod itself, so that was pretty crazy. I thought that was worth a highlight, and I hope you guys all enjoyed that as well. And if you did, then don't forget to smash the like button. I would really appreciate that, and subscribe to my YouTube channel already if you haven't already, to stay on top of my uploads, so you stay notified of when I'm uploading a new video. And I'd like to thank everyone for supporting me on my Patreon as well. Without you guys and your support, I would not have done the patch, the 4K mod, and this continued stream of content up until now. It has helped me sustain a decent level of quality. So I want to thank you all very much again for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you all next time. This is Masterleaf. Peace out.